Hello, everybody. How are you?
What's going on, everybody?
It's another day, another Wednesday, another weekly Unscripted with Bearded Unscripted. Hello, Yurik. How you doing?
So, are
Bring
you guys ready for
special
our
guest in here
special
in a minute.
guest?
But first, we're gonna have My name is Edward. I'm known as Puzzly Bearded. We got Alfredo here. Alfredo, do you have an announcement that you have to make?
I do. I do have a big announcement. I have an announcement for Paranormal Beard Co. We're gonna be dropping our Galactic Fade. Our barbershop scent is gonna be our take on a barbershop scent. We have to get on the barbershop wagon. You know what I mean? So I think we're dropping it. It's gonna come out on Friday as well as the new launching of Paranormal Beard Co. is going to be officially launched on Friday. So keep an eye
Okay,
out for Galactic Fade.
that sounds good. Well, you ready to bring in our special guest?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm pretty sure people are ready to bring our special guest in, and
Okay, we have no other than the broski himself, Bearded Banshee. Hello, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, broskies? How y'all doing?
pretty good, man. How are you doing today?
Man, I'm doing great and getting better. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, bro. When me and Puzzly were talking, we were like, I want to bring Bearded Banshee on the show and talk with him. You know, shoot the shit, see what he's doing, see what's coming up with the Bearded Banshee, and how's everything going with you and the company, man.
Man, well, thanks again for having me, man. I appreciate it. Man, things have been really well. Things have, really took off, and I didn't expect for it to take off as well as it did. But I mean, I'm just feeling really blessed, and I'm just rolling with it, and just having so much fun. I got a good team of supporters behind me, and we're just making a go at it. Yeah, we have some great things lined up, in the near future. So, we have the CBD line that's going to be coming out, March 1st. So that's
Well,
what
damn.
within a week. So, we're going to be dropping the CBD line, and we can talk more about that in a little bit. And then, in April, I'm going to be dropping, 2-ounce jars for the butters. So, yeah, man, we're just continuously trying to grow and trying to keep up, with everything that's going on out there in the beer community. Try to stay one step ahead.
Awesome. I'm excited for you to, launch and keep going, pushing hard. That's awesome, bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And like I said, man, it's been an amazing journey so far. I got started off in October, and here we are at the end of February, and hitting 2021 with a bang.
And it says a Bearded Banshee, the most underrated product in the community. Fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, bearded booze? Nice.
Hey, you got
Okay.
some.
Oh, sorry about that.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's in your products and what makes you bring you to making beard products?
Oh, okay. So, I worked for different companies here and there, just doing things like
Uh
customer
oh.
service over the years. And this last company I was with them for almost 10 years. And because of COVID, I got laid off. And so, I mean, it was like a double-edged sword, it really did suck. It hurt, but it also gave me the opportunity to, try to do things that I normally wouldn't have the time to do, So, owning my own business and working for, myself is something I've always wanted to do. And so, this is the opportunity, I've seen the open window and I just jumped on it. Now, I didn't know a whole bunch about beards, to be honest, whenever I first came onto the scene. So I had to do my homework and had to do, some research on, beards themselves. But yeah, I tried several products out, and I found that a lot of times the products that I was using left, like I had a bunch of oil on the outside of my beard. I would look in, I go outside, I would look in the mirrors and stuff, and it would just be glistening everywhere. And I was like, man, that's super awesome, looks super dope. And But after making my products, I started to realize that the reason that oil is on there is because that it's not able to be soaked into the hair, or there's already enough oil in that hair that it can't absorb anymore. So I really wanted to do something a little bit different and try to bring those bring something into my products that keeps that from happening. And so, I found a good equal balance of the oil carriers that I use, which is I call it jojoba oil. A lot of people call it jojoba, whatever. I call it jojoba. And I use the coconut oil and the sweet almond oil. And, I use all organic ingredients. And it did take me a little bit, to play with it to get that, formula just right. But once I got it just right, it really soaks into your beard really well, and it doesn't just sit on the outside so much. So I'm really, really happy with that. So and yeah, and just with the oils themselves, once they took off, that's whenever everything else just kind of rolled into place. Your balms and your butters and your waxes and things like that.
Okay. Um,
Good.
like you
That
said,
sounds
you're
like a
coming
really
down.
good oil for sure.
Oh yeah, he's got great oil. Got it in beard right now. I've got the White Lightning oil and butter.
Nice. So
Love that scent.
yeah, man, the white lightning is a signature scent of mine. All the scents that I have play a special part in my lifetime at one point or another. White lightning, is moonshine and just the Cinnabon whiskey combination. It's just something that really hits home for me. Me and my kiddos, and family, we just sit around the Christmas tree every single year and sip shine, and we just talk about the good times. So that white lightning is something that is real special too. So I really hope you guys enjoy that scent a lot. But yeah, man, we have the campfire cologne. Campfire cologne is that smoky scent, it has that old school cologne scent. Me and my family would go camping all the time, so that's kind of where we came up with a campfire cologne scent. So it's really awesome. Really proud of that one.
Yeah, another thing I think that is really great about your company is that everything on your site right now is $15. There's no shipping cost or anything like that. It's
Yes,
$15.
yeah, most definitely. And what I want to try to do is make it as easy as possible for all the broskies out there. I want them to be able to get on the website, and all they really have to think about is, do they want a butter, oil, balm, or wax, and then what scent. I just want it to be easy, smooth sailing. They know immediately before they even get on the website. If they've been on there before, it's gonna be $15. So it's just less for them to think about.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, and then you got the CBD line coming up. Can you explain a little bit more about that one?
Yeah, for sure. So the CBD line, CBD is something that's came onto the scene, in recent past, but it's just really, really exploding, especially around here in the North Texas area. And Texas is still pretty strict on a lot of that, but the surrounding states are starting to open up to that, which is going to open up the doors for us here. But CBD is good to go, everywhere. And with that train starting to roll full steam, I thought like, hey, right now is the time to get into it. I do a lot of footwork, and by that I mean I go around to a lot of local companies. I go around to a lot of barber shops. I go to smoke shops. I mean, I go to head shops. I go to salons. I mean, you name it. If I can put a product in there, I'm in there talking to these people. So, and I kind of get a feel of what's moving and what's not moving. And a lot of people said that, the CBD products are starting to move a lot faster than the non CBD products. And, I was having a little bit of difficulties getting into some of the stores I was going into, like the gas stations, the travel stops, things like that. I know that'd be a great deal because you get those truckers that come through there, and it'd be perfect, to have some products in them for them to use that and they get out of the shower and whatnot. But once I got that CBD, in there. By the way, I have already started putting that out on the market locally. It'll be on my website March 1st, but I have taken that out, and I've already had really, really good results with that. So that right there is what opened the door for me to get into like these, travel stations, these gas stations and things like that. Because as much as I would like for social media to be my main source of sales, um, actually, honestly, my main source of sales comes from local businesses and things like that. So that's what opened up the CBD line, for me to, jump in and get going and try to expand my business.
That's that's really smart going into truck stops and stuff like that. That's very smart. Do you get truckers that need, get something in their beer and they can't find it, so they're gonna have to go, to a different store and buy it off brand or a Walmart brand or something like that.
Exactly,
So
because
you
they're
can
on the
just put it in there, and you have your own scent and your own everything on a truck stop that you need to do your beard or whatever. So
For sure,
that's
for sure. And those guys are on the road a lot, so they don't have a lot of time to be on the, internet ordering things, or, have it waiting on them whenever they do get back home and things like that. So if they have, a regular route that they travel, they'll know that whenever they do run out, they'll just hit that gas station, and grab some more. So yeah, man, that's where I'm at on that. Now the CBD that I use, it's a CBD. It's a broad spectrum. It's 1,000. I put 1,000 milligrams in every single product. Now those won't be $15. They're gonna go up. They'll be $25. But it'll be $25 across the board for the all the CBD. So I'll keep that price, the same, whether it's the oils, the balms, the waxes, or the butters.
Are you just doing oils, butters, and balms just for right now? Or are you gonna add more products to your
So
company, or
so
what's
I
that?
am
How's
gonna
that
be
going?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be adding some more products. I'm trying to space things, like, because of course, you want to come out with as much as you want to,
Yeah.
because you see everybody around you, it's been in the game for a while that has all this, and you're just like, I got to keep up with the competition, right? But what I have learned, and what's really helped me out the most, is not to ever worry about the next person and what they're doing. Just focus on me and what I'm doing. So I got a plan. I kind of opened up the doors a little bit, like I said, in October whenever I came out. But 2021 is where I'm really gonna just come out with a bang, and each and every month I'm trying to come out with something, a little bit new, something to add to the product lines. So I do have some things in the pipelines that will come out later on in the year. I'll come out with another scent. I want to do like some beard washes, some soaps, some things like that. So those are in the pipelines. I have experimented with candles a little bit. I haven't perfected that quite yet. But yeah, I definitely have some things in the works. So in January, that's when we released our White Lightning, and I came out with Bearded Banshee t-shirts. Okay, and then in February we came out with our butters, and then March 1st is when we're going to have our CBD line. April we'll have our 2-ounce jars in the butters, and May I'm still working on.
Oh, you got everything planned out. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. I try to plan my work and then work my plan. I try to not to get too far ahead of myself. As you can see, I'm just up till the end of April right now. But I just kind of take it. I try to plan it 1 month in advance. And just kind of keep it simple like that. I like to do something special for everybody that orders my beard oils. I get little bottle toppers that I like to put on there. Just kind of give them a little extra something to smile about when they open up the package, and that seemed to be real well. Doing really good.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Those
Yeah.
toppers.
That's pretty cool. I'm happy for you that everything's going as planned. Nothing has stopped you, and see how 2021 finishes off for you, man. I'm happy for you.
Thanks, bro. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it, man. And I figure, if the only person that's going to stop me or hold me back is going to be me.
Yep.
You're going to get exactly out of life what you put into it. The harder you work, the more you're going to get out of it. So if I just grind nonstop and just constantly hustle and put everything I have into it, then it'll come back in the end, and that's what we're counting on.
Hey, the Yurik wants to know how'd you do with the winter storm.
All right, man. So the winter storm was crazy. excuse me, it was a lot of fun. But once I say it was a lot of fun. We were trapped in the house, for a while. But once the snow quit, we had a snowboard. Why we have a snowboard in Texas, I have no idea. It just sat out in the shed. But we were like, hell yeah, let's grab it. So we grabbed it, got an extension cord, hooked it up to the back of the car, and we started, snowboarding and sledding down the back alley. So we had a lot of fun with that. So much fun. But at the very last pool right in front of the house, I busted pretty hard. Hit my ribs, so slipped a rib. So I'm in the healing process of that right now.
Oh
Pretty
damn.
painful stuff, but over and all, it was a tough time. I mean, everybody was kind of stuck inside, and pipes were freezing up, electricity was being shut off. So it was a tough time, but it was a good time. We definitely made the best out of it.
Yeah, here in Iowa, we didn't deal with none of the pipes freezing. I think we're kind of, the house buildings and stuff like that are different here. So we didn't have none of that. We didn't have none of the power going off, but we did have like minus 26 degrees, for like a whole week. I'm serious. Like it was like negative 26, negative. I think the highest was like negative 32, if I believe.
Good miss.
Like
Wow.
it was like the
Good
coldest.
God.
Yeah, it was like the wind chill factor.
That's
It wasn't.
crazy.
It wasn't about how cold it was. It was just that wind that was like really bad. So I was like,
Okay.
I
Hey
don't know.
guys, I gotta duck out for a minute. My having technical difficulties over here.
All right,
Oh,
Pug.
yeah,
We'll see
yeah,
you
I'll
later.
be right back.
yeah.
But
No,
yeah,
man,
man,
that's
we're definitely not prepared for that stuff down here. I mean, the only preparations that we take around here is like throw some ice salt, on the ground like the day before. That's about it.
yeah. Jesus said it was tough in his in Texas as well. Yerk said had no power, no water for 3 days with 5 kids. So
Whew. Man, yeah, yeah, it was tough. There's a lot of people that struggled. We unfortunately were some of the blessed ones. And the most that we had was some pipes that froze up. But we remained with electricity and with heater, and we were just extremely blessed, and our hearts went out to everybody that was struggling and didn't have it quite as well as we did at the time. So I'm just
yeah,
glad that
for sure.
everybody pulled through it.
Yeah, for sure, man. So, man, how do you think about coming on the show? What you thought when I approached you on coming
Ma-
on? And
Man, you know what? Anytime I'm always just so surprised and so shocked. I haven't done very many lives, okay? And anytime I get the opportunity, I always want to just jump on there and just, scream Bearded Banshee from the beginning to end, because but I mean, it's super awesome. I was super stoked whenever you invited me, and I was like, man, this is just going to be so much fun. I'm going to have a blast. And, I'm always all about being positive and trying to raise everybody up, and man, I just enjoy having a good time on camera. So
I know we're a small YouTube channel for right now. That's why we're starting out, and we're like, we need to change it up and have a special guest for tonight. And I thought about because Puzzly was mentioning how good your oils was. I was like, okay, let's bring the owner in. Let's talk to him
nice.
a little bit. See, let him let our viewers know him a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah, awesome, man. For sure. So yeah, like I said, so I got laid off from my job like back in March. What up, Puzzly?
Hey, I'm back.
And it really opened up the door. And so I came out with my beard oils, and from that point on, things just kind of rolled over. I went into a few of the beard. Well, I say beard. They're barber shops, and they're like, you know what? Like we've had oils in here before, but they really haven't done so well. Like whenever you come out with bombs, let me know. I was like, okay, no problem. Went
Yeah,
straight back to the office and went straight to work. And within a month, I was back at their shop with the bombs. So and that's where that happened. And the same thing just kind of happened with the waxes and the butters. People are like, hey, do you have butters? Do you have butters? I'll get butters if you have butters. I'll be like, I'll be right back. So
yeah,
within a month, I'm right back at it, and I got the products that they're asking for. So I take my time, I do my due diligence, I do my research, I put in the hard work, but I constantly work. And I mean, like, it's like 7 days straight, and it may be just me on my phone, just doing research or whatever, but I'm just constantly, grinding, trying to figure out some bit of information or, look at what I have coming up in the future or look what someone else might be doing so that way I can get an idea and try to do something a little bit better. It's always about, trying to improve.
Yeah, for sure. That's the same way. That's the same way I do it. Like I had to do research before I put anything out. I do research. Like when I came with paranormal, I was like, I got to do some research and stuff. I have to do a little bit of research on how to perfect my butters and balms and oils. Even though I was with Phantom Essentials, I was still doing more research than ever. So I was like, I got to do more research now that I'm writing this solo, pretty much. So
Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. And, I'll probably say that I'll probably put in about a quarter of the research time, and the other 3 quarters is just trying to play with it and figure it out, because, you know, if I make a product and I like it, then chances are somebody else is out there going to like it. And that's what it's all about. You got to find something that you enjoy, something that you can live with, and something that you're proud of, something you take pride in. So, and like I said, if you like it, chances are somebody else out there is going to like it, and
yeah,
just keep focusing on what you're doing.
for sure. And like I said, we had to get on this barbershop wagon, man. Everyone's doing barbershop scents. Everyone's going crazy for barbershop scent, man. And it's like, okay, now we gotta jump on that wagon.
Yeah, I have noticed that. Dude. There's a lot of like old school barbershop scents and stuff like that coming out.
Yeah. I seen one, I don't know, I don't remember what company it was, like a barbershop in lime or lemon or something like that. I was like, I wonder how that smells.
I don't know. I thought about that actually. I thought about the lime part of it because I'm actually wanting to come out with the new scent in July. So that's kind of where I'm at with the new scent. Or maybe late June, or I don't know, something for 4th of July.
Yeah. I know
And
I did a citrus smell for the desert beersman that's in the chat right now. We did a collaboration with Phantom Essentials with him, and that citrus was just killer, man. Like I like that citrus smell, the lime, the lemon,
yeah,
tangerine and orange. It just mixed really well together. It was just
they
pretty cool.
really do, and the scent really holds. That citrus scent just holds really well.
Yeah, it does. So it's like anything with citrus or cherry or apple, blackberry, it holds for a very long time.
Yeah, citrus is my favorite. My favorite
Citrus,
scent profile.
yeah, yeah. Citrus is something that I've been kind of thinking about, but then I kind of veer off from it. And the only reason I do veer off from it is because there are a lot of people that have a lot of citrus in. And the last thing that I want to do is be labeled as everyone else. I want to do something that stands apart, something that puts me, not necessarily above everybody, but just, makes me stand out in a different aspect. And if that means, not having the citrus scent, then that may be it. You just never know until you try. So it's all learning curves. It really is.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I see that too. Like, I'm not gonna put out like a food scent because I'm not. I don't know if I'm sure about yet. Like a food smelling scent.
well,
I seen a few of them that brought out like pancakes and butter or something like that. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that yet.
yeah. Well, I've actually heard really good things on the food scents. Um, I've heard more good things than I have negative things about them. A
Oh,
lot of
really?
people, yeah, I mean, because it's like the chocolate. People really like chocolate, like you said, like the syrup, the sweet smell. They
Yeah,
really enjoy that a lot as well. And it's just one of those things where you don't think that you will enjoy it because you just don't want to have that food smell on you all the time. But then once you get it in, you're just like, wow, wait a minute, it's pretty freaking awesome all of a sudden.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
You know,
it makes
Kiza?
me want to eat my beard. I got some food scents and then
yeah,
want to start munching on it.
Well,
yeah. I mean, it's all natural. I'm sure you could. Nothing will go wrong. I mean, you might just tastes like beard oil, I guess.
For sure.
I don't know, but I did a scent. I did drop. It was like a New York peppermint patty, chocolate minty kind of thing, but it was for the holiday. I felt like it was like more of a holiday scent than anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it sounds freaking awesome, man. Peppermint, chocolate. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that does sound pretty
I mean, like
dang good.
I personally, I don't like peppermint and chocolate. Like I'm not a mint chocolate fan or anything like that. But I mean, there's so many people out there that do. So many people. So I could
Yeah,
really see that doing well.
yeah. Food scent scared me. Haha, it's a scary thing for me to purchase it even when I can't smell it before. Yeah, I can see where people get scared with that food scent stuff. You know, it's like you wonder how it smells. I think, in my opinion, I think it's scary at first. You know, if you want to go purchase something that smells like a food, I think it'll be kind of scary to purchase it. What if you don't like it?
Yeah, true.
You know,
Yeah,
what if?
I got a scent that was through Rogue Patriot for that metal guy 85,
Yeah.
and that's that double Dutch chocolate cake or something like that in the scent with stout. Oh my god, it smells like dessert in my beard.
Yeah,
Nice, man. Makes you want to eat it, huh?
Well, yeah, same thing with this White Lightning. You hit that Cinnabon flavor right,
Oh
scent
yeah,
right
man.
on.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I have trouble not wearing that. to be honest, to be honest, I bounce back and forth between the White Lightning and the Campfire Cologne.
I like campfire cologne too. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I gotta
So
get on. I gotta get on that too now.
yeah. So if you notice on the cologne, we spelled cologne different. You know, we spelled it, Calone. And what we did is we took my wife's, maiden name and then my last name, and we merged the two together, and that's where we came up with cologne. So anytime our two families get together, which is usually once a week, we call the colognes. So we always go camping and stuff together. So that's why we came up with the campfire cologne. That's why it's spelled a little bit different.
Oh, that's pretty neat. That is pretty neat.
Now, do you camp or do you camp? Like, do you camp in a tent out in the
Yeah.
wilderness, or do you go with an RV?
Nope, we go in the tent.
Okay, I agree with that one too. I when people say they're going camping and they're saying they're staying in a log cabin or an RV, I'm like, that's not camping. Where's your tent?
Yeah, no, yeah, we take a tent. We take a tent. Yeah,
Hey,
we
you
do
gotta.
it up. We chop up our own firewood, and we have fires going, and we cook everything right there on the open flame. And yeah, we usually get out there every week. Well, for about 2 or 3 days. Now that I'm not working, I'll be able to stay out there a little bit longer. But yeah, we like to get out there for a full weekend if we can.
Hey, you got a question on here for you, man.
Sure, I can't see any of the comments, man. Let
It
me see.
says, when are you getting black tees? The grays is all right, but we need the merch in the 50 shades of black.
What's up, Bearded Boost? What's up? I actually have something in the works. I've been in contact with my company, and I might be putting in an order next week for some black ones. So, yeah, that's actually I talked to them this morning, and so if things go as well as they're supposed to go, then I should place my shirt orders on Monday or Tuesday for the black ones. So,
Yeah, right on. That's for you, Puzzly. It said
I
you hate.
know. I don't
Don't
hate
you-
on the trailers. People do what they want. And for me, I was always brought up to tent. Tent
But
was the
doesn't
way
it
to
take
camp.
the feeling of camping away though if you sleep in a trailer than outside in the tent?
You're
man, when it
warmer.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. When it gets down to about 40, 50 degrees out there, it's pretty cold.
It says in the comment, Healthy Beard, says Deegan is getting sponsored by a hot sauce company.
I have not. No.
That's,
I have
if,
not
he,
been
if he's
sponsored
getting
You hit the 400.
I think he did. Last time I checked, or last time I see on Instagram, he was at 398, I believe it was.
I knew he's up there. He got that 400 finally. Great, Dagan. Congrats.
Yeah, congrats. That's
Yeah,
a big
for
number.
sure. That's what's up.
That's a big number to hit, man. That's pretty cool. I mean, that means you're going up. You know, you're moving up.
That's right. You're progressing.
You're progressing. That's awesome, man. One day, Bearded Unscripted is gonna get the 400. I'm sure. Me and Puzzle are gonna throw a big party on here.
Oh man,
Get up
I'll
to
be
100
looking
at
forward
throw
to it.
party.
And hopefully, I'll be able to jump on there and be a special guest for you guys when that happens.
Hey, you're more than welcome to jump in anytime you want, man. We have an
Nice.
open invitation for anybody. You know, if you're dropping any new scents or anything new, you're more than welcome to either come on here and let us know when you want to come back.
For sure. That's what's up.
Just to let you know, Desert Beardmans, I'm in the same boat. I have a bad back. I can't sleep on the ground anymore.
I mean, I don't know. I only been camping like twice in my lifetime, so I don't really know the feeling of sleeping in a trailer because every time I went camping, it's like on a tent. So I don't know. I don't know the difference.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We go camping every summer, so I think we actually have a camping trip scheduled for the Easter weekend.
All
So
right,
I think that'll probably be our first one. So
that's pretty cool. The one video I think you were the chupacabra. And
oh
you're-
yeah.
yeah, that was pretty. That got me. That was pretty funny. I thought that was pretty funny. That was
Oh
pretty
yeah,
funny.
man, I had so much fun making those videos. I actually have another one that I have right up here that I've been wanting to shoot for a few weeks now that I never have gotten around to. But I'm gonna be fishing for a tree gator, so that's gonna be one of my videos coming up. So it's gonna
Tree
be great.
gator,
Yeah, I'm
nice.
gonna be fishing for a tree gator, so that's gonna be something I'm
But
gonna be doing.
your videos are so entertaining. That was how I first got introduced to you. Is came across you on YouTube, and it was like, oh, I
Yeah,
love this. These are so fun to watch.
yeah. I saw it on Instagram. I think somebody shared that chupacabra video, and
Yeah,
I just like, okay, this is really funny. I gotta keep watching. This is pretty
yeah,
cool.
man.
Beard face, the bare-faced broski videos were great.
Thanks, man.
Hey, you got another question. It says, where do you get your inspiration for your creativity videos? Also, is rap your favorite genre?
Okay, so rap is not my favorite genre. I like country music. Well, I like country rap music, I guess. So I grew up listening to a lot of rap. I grew up listening to a lot of country. I grew up listening to a lot of old school country. So I if I had to pick like a favorite, I guess is what they call a hip hop. You know, it's like your country rap. I listen to
Okay,
that
like
a lot.
Cowboy Troy or
Up Church, I listen to Up Church a lot. So
Yeah, I like Upchurch. It's pretty cool.
yeah,
I've been listening to Adam Cahoon as well,
yeah, I listen to Adam Calhoun as well, for sure. I
and a
have
lot of I've been listening to that Upchurch, Adam Cahoon, and Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, those right there are the cats that I'd be listening to. But as far as my inspiration, man, I don't know, man. I've just always wanted to do something with my life, and you know, I have such a strong support team around me, my family, you know, and you know, they just are always there to push me when I'm down, they lift me up when I'm not, you know, feeling like doing anything. And so what I want to do is I just want to rep it for all the little guys out there, you know, everybody that, you know, wants to do something with their life. They have big dreams, you know, but you know, they're just stuck in the mud. They don't know how to start. I just want to be there for them guys to let them know that you don't have to have a lot of money to make your dreams come true. You know, you don't have to have, you know, a huge last name that everybody knows. You know, all you got to do is just have the want to, have the drive. You know, just give it your best no matter what your best is. You know, and that right there will, you know, have you sleeping good at the end of the night. I guarantee it. And so, you know, I just want to make my family proud, and I want to show my children, you know, coming up underneath me, that if you just give it 100, you're gonna be okay in life because you're gonna be happy. you're gonna have some self-satisfaction, and that's what it's all about. Is just being comfortable at the end of the day, whether you have $1,000,000 or you have $10. As long as you're comfortable in life, that's all that matters. And doing what you love and loving what you do, and this is what I love doing. So I love being happy. I've had too much struggle in my life, as everybody has had struggles in their life. So I've seen too much of it, and it's time to make a change, and it's time to live this life happy. It's time to live this life positive, and it's time to surround ourselves with positive people and be positive to those that are down around us when we see them down. So as if I can just get out there and make one person smile that day, then my job's done. So, and
Yeah.
that's what I hope I can do with my videos. Is I can hope that I can just make one person just laugh that day. Then it's all worth it, no matter how much time it took to make it.
That's pretty cool, man. I like it's inspiration, man. That's all you need is positivity and have fun. Live your life 100%.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Live it to the fullest.
Yeah, for sure.
Live it to the fullest. Live it to the fullest.
That's how I live my life, man. I don't deal with drama. I just stay away from all the drama. You leave it on the, as soon as I get home, I leave it out the door and come in with, a positivity that I'm going to see my family when I walk through the door. And that's all I need pretty much, man.
And that's what it's about right there. And that's exactly what it's about.
Let's talk about surrounding yourself with a bunch of good guys and really neat videos. Your Banshee Brigade and how you introduced the Banshee Brigade video was really cool.
Thanks, man. I cannot tell you how stoked I am to have you to be a part of that.
I'm
I mean,
honored.
no, man, you're a true asset for sure, for sure. Yeah, it's awesome. There's such a great group of guys out there, and I mean, and you can tell just from looking at, some of the work that they put out there as far as their posts and stuff goes. It's like you can tell who's about themselves and who's about, being positive and, spreading happiness throughout this world. And that's what I like to surround myself with is those type of people. So, yeah, man, that Banshee Brigade, man, yeah, I love making that intro video.
That was cool.
I got I got two sons that's in the military, or one's a veteran and one's active duty, and he had recently came over and brought me some old gear that he had, and one of them was that little lot that he had, and I was like, bro, I got to use this in a video.
What branch?
I got one in the Army and one in the Marines. My oldest one that was in the Marines, he's a veteran now. He has just recently got out, medically discharged. And then my other son is in the Army. He's in Lawton right now, Fort Sill, in Oklahoma.
Okay. Were you in the military at all?
No, sir, I was not.
Okay. Just wondering. You do present yourself as you could have been.
Yeah. No, I'm just very, very proud of my sons who were active duty, and of course my uncles and grandfathers who fought in the wars, and my father-in-law who was in the Air Force for 20 plus years, and has been to Desert Storm, and I just have so much respect for all of them. So, but no, I personally was not in the military. I'm just surrounded with good people that are. Thanks, Beard Boost.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. Like I like your story, just positivity. All like if I came to meet you, I would just get the positivity vibe. You know what I mean? Like if I came up to you, be like, "Hey, what's up?" You would give me the positivity vibe, and that's how I try to be, man.
Man, yeah, dude, for sure. And that's what it's all about. Just because you never know who is having a bad day and who isn't having a bad day, because when we're all walking around, everybody puts on a smile.
Yeah.
So if you can just be who you are and just be happy, then you may change that person in front of you life completely, because you never know what direction they're headed in that day. So we don't have time to be wrapped up in our own problems and our own issues. There's a lot of people out there who have it a lot worse than we do. So we just need to be happy and be just be proud of ourselves and do what we can to help those around us.
Yeah, that's how we try. That's how I try to live my life. Like be positive, put a smile out there, and try to leave my problems if it's work problems. I leave them at the door. If it's home problems, I leave them at home. I don't try to take it out on anyone else other than what the problem is. Like I try to stay positive and everything like that. It's
It, it,
just
it's hard to do. I mean, and honestly, it is. It's hard to be positive like that every single day. It's you just never know. Everybody's gonna have a bad day, and you know what? Maybe that person at the store that you see on a regular basis that you're just super nice to, when you walk in there and have a bad day because you're so nice to them all the time, they're gonna be super nice and positive to you because they're just so used to it. And guess what? That's gonna change your day around.
yeah,
So it's all, and that's what it's all about. Just you never know who you're gonna affect, and you never know who's gonna affect you. So be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be each and every time.
Oh yeah.
like
You ever hear you listen to country music? You ever hear the song I'm glad you called?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good example of that. You never know who you're gonna affect, just what's going through their head at that point in time.
Yep, for sure. Good point, man. No doubt.
I could tell like when I'm feeling down and I feel like crap, I listen to
Mm.
the Healthy Bearded, Dave Motivation.
Yep.
I listen to everybody on here, try to make me feel better for the day. Like when I see, like the Healthy Bearded dropped a video just a couple days ago, I think. I thought it was pretty. I felt better. Like I had to listen to him and let him talk about stuff like that. I was just like, okay, I could be better than this. I
That's
feel
what's
like
up.
I follow a lot of in the community, on Instagram and stuff. I follow them for inspiration and make me feel better for the day. If I wake up having a crappy day, I listen to even though I'm at work, I listen to their videos. On in my headphones.
Yeah,
I don't,
for
I don't
sure.
have to
Oh yeah.
necessarily. I don't have to necessarily, see the phone. I could just put it in my headphones and listen to them.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I do that all the time too, especially whenever start off watching like a live, show or something, but then something else comes up and I have to go take care of something. I'll
Yeah,
put my headphones in and at least, sit there and listen to it. I may not be able to keep up with the comments and things like that, but I'll sit there and listen to it, and it's
yeah,
always awesome, man. Always awesome because there's so many people that jump on there that give their opinions. So you always learn so much from each and every show, whether it's from the host or it's just from the other people like to jump on there.
yeah. I like that, man. When other people are trying to help other people feel better for the day, it's just pretty cool. To me, that's like we're showing respect that there is some sort of like some sort of nice person out there in the world, and not everyone's out there to hate you.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
that's to me, that's like you got my respect, and I'll follow you unless you talk crap, and then you lost all my respect.
Oh yeah, man. Life's too short. We ain't got time for all that drama and all that BS.
Yeah,
You know,
and
th-
especially that's we have to be positive nowadays. We're dealing with this COVID and weather and money. Everyone's struggling. We got to stay positive as much as we can.
oh yeah,
Oh
for
yeah.
sure. I agree. And that's why I'm like, everybody that's around me and that's been supporting me from day one. It's like whenever I finally reach the top where I'm going, it's like I'm going to be bringing everybody with me along the way.
Yeah,
The last thing I want to do is try to step on anybody to get to where I want to get in life. I want to grab them up and bring them with me, and let's all go together because this world's big enough for all of us to enjoy it, and have a piece of the pie. There's no reason in trying to single, people out and put them down to make yourself or your company look better just so you can have a couple extra pennies, in your piggy bank at the end of the day. You
yeah.
know,
It's like
there's enough out there for all of us, so let's all go get it, There's no sense
yeah,
in
it's like
cutting
if I
people
win the
down.
lottery, if I win one day, if I ever win the lottery, I told my fiance, I was like, I'm gonna buy a house and a vehicle, and the rest is gonna get donated to whatever and whoever needs it. I don't want. I'm just gonna buy what I need, and then the rest is gonna get distributed to anybody that needs help. I don't care
Yeah,
if you
man.
actually need help or you don't need help. So
That's
that's how
good,
I
dude.
see it. That's how I see it, bro. And that's how I'm trying to teach my daughters and to grow up loving everybody and not hate anybody at all. Like, no matter if they're color, gender, race, whatever. I'm not into all that. So I try to, teach them respect and, say yes, thank you, please, you're welcome, anything like that. So,
Yeah, that's freaking awesome, dude. That's freaking awesome. I wish we had more people that would do that if they won the lottery, but unfortunately, not everybody is quite like that. But
no, bro, no.
speaking of, that's actually one of the reasons why I have all my products at $15 on the website. Is because I wanted to make it a fair price. Because times are tough out there with COVID. And I understand that people work hard for their money, and it's hard to let that money go sometimes. And so I try to give people a great quality product for a fair price. So I'm using like all organic ingredients. I try to put it in a nice glass container for them, so that way it's gonna arrive safe without any damages. I just want to put quality into it and give the people quality, for their hard-earned money, but without taking all their money from them. So I'm all about trying to just give them a great quality product without, breaking their banks. So that's why
Yes.
we try to use. We don't try. We use all organic ingredients. We give them the best that we can possibly give them for as cheap as we possibly can. So I'm not out here to get rich off this. I'm not gonna get rich off. I'm not gonna be a millionaire off this. All I want to do is just try to give the people a great quality product for a nice decent price, because you know what, that's where I was at. Whenever I was working, living paycheck to paycheck, things like that. It's like it's hard to get these things that you want to get. So whenever you do get them, you want to be able to make it last as long as you can.
Yeah.
So that's what it's all about, and that's kind of why I wanted to come out with the 2-ounce jars and the butters in April, because I realized that 1 ounce worth of products, yeah, that'll last you. That's pretty good. But when it comes to the butters, that seems to go a little bit quicker.
Hmm.
So I think we're going to bump that up to the 2 ounces. Yeah, I
That's
think
that's
four
a
ounces
pretty
would
good
be too
idea.
much. I think 1 ounce is too little. I'll still keep 1 ounce butters around, but I will move it up to 2 ounces as well.
You have a good
Yeah.
night, J.
Yeah, you
Cruz.
too.
All
Yeah,
right,
you too,
appreciate it,
JP.
Cruz. I can't. Sorry, guys, I can't see a whole bunch of the comments over here on my side.
Oh,
It could
okay.
it could be because I'm not on Wi-Fi or something. Or what's going on over here. I'm sitting in the parking lot at a track meet still.
Yeah, man. Puzzler, you got anything to add on this inspiration segment of Bearded Unscripted?
Well, the inspiration, I'll tell you, I suffer from clinical depression, and I've been going through that since I was 16 years old. And since I found the bearded community and this community, when I spend my time here and stuff, it's become a place where I can help self heal on the inside. It gives me a really good feeling. I love it here. I love the guys here. I love the whole community. It's one of the best things that's happened to me in years. Well,
Well said, Puzzler.
besides
Well
my
said.
girlfriend too, she's been a huge influence and a lot of help putting me here to this place too.
Well said, brother. Well said. Yeah, man. And like I said, you can just tell whenever there's great people that's involved in the community, like yourself. I see you reaching out all the time, Puzzly, is like, hey, guys, if you want me to post anything for y'all to help y'all out, just let me know. I'll
Hmm.
help you guys out. And that's what I'm talking about. It's people that want to help people without anything in return. So this beer community is great. It's full of great people. And you two guys right there are just prime examples of why I love dealing with the bearded community. You guys are excellent, excellent.
Oh yeah, and you see it when they do the auctions. These auctions, you see it when you do that. You got people. We are all struggling with money right now, and we come up. There's a great cause, and we'll band together and pull through and raise $2,000-3,000 in a night, and I love it. It touches my heart like nothing I've ever seen before.
Yeah, man. Yeah, nothing like a bunch of big bearded tough guys coming together to help out. That right there will melt hearts all around the world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's funny you say big bearded man. Like when I joined the Bearded Villains of Iowa here in Iowa. Uh, I was at a farmer's market and I met my coat captain. I was like, damn, this guy looks scary. It's like, this guy looks scary. He had a big old beard, musk. He's like a bodybuilder. So I was like, I'm kind of scared to talk to him. But after he came up to me and talked to me, I was like, okay, this guy's a teddy bear.
And that's
And
generally how it goes.
and that's how it goes. Everybody, just because you have a beard and you're big, I'm big. I'm not muscular, but I'm big. Everybody thinks you're like in a gang or something like
Yeah.
that. No, I was like, no, I just have a beard and I like to have facial hair. Just because
Yeah.
you shave doesn't mean it makes you different.
For sure.
So it's just funny. Some people think just because I'm in the bearded villains, I have a sticker in the back of my Trailblazer that
Yeah.
says bearded villains. Everybody thinks I'm in a motorcycle gang or
Right, for sure.
it's like I was like, no, man, it's just a charity, brotherhood. Everything is all good. No gang, no nothing. I promise.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I actually had a few of the chapters reach out to me to invite me in, and the only thing that stopped me from joining the Bearded Villains was I was just going in a different direction as far as trying to establish my company and my brand name, and I was so concerned that that would get lost in the shadows of the Bearded Villains name because they are so large. But there is I think there's a Bearded Villain captain that actually lives in Wichita Falls in our city. So he's supposed to be getting in touch with me, and we're gonna meet up and talk and
Man, it's a it's a
chop
it's
it
a
up.
great opportunity to meet, like, not talking about business, like just to talk to somebody that you need to talk to. I have like 16 different people in the chat group I could talk to, and even you guys on here on Instagram. Like, it's just another way to communicate. If you have problems, if you need an issue or something, they have your back and you have theirs. It's more, to me, it's like a family, pretty much. That's how I see everybody in the community, and you two on Bearded Village. I don't see them as a group. I see them as family.
Nice, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are that they're it's just like one knit close family, you know,
Yeah,
The brotherhood.
the brotherhood.
yeah, for sure. And it's awesome, man. It's been awesome to talk to you today. We don't know what's going on, so we don't want to take a lot of time. And
Yeah,
I know you're
that's
in a
cool.
car parking lot, so
For sure,
we
for
don't
sure.
know.
I thank y'all so very much for having me on the show, Alfredo. I appreciate that. Puzzly, always a pleasure. You guys, everybody's watching. Make sure you go check out the website, thebeardedbanshee.com. Use code Puzzly to get 20% off. I'm about to get out there and watch this barefaced broski run another race. He got first place earlier in the 100-meter dash.
Oh,
So
congrats.
now y'all can see why I haven't caught him yet. He sucker's fast.
Yeah, for sure,
So,
man. Well, you have a
but
good night. Thank you
all
for
right,
stopping,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you for
sure.
coming on.
Appreciate it, broski. Y'all take care.
Yeah, whenever you want, whenever you want to jump on, you're more than welcome to jump on. Just shoot me or Puzzly a message, and you'll be on.
No doubt. You can count on it.
All right, brother. See you
All right.
then.
Take care, guys.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. I like having them on. We're reaching out to any small companies, anybody that wants to jump in and talk. On a Wednesday night, if you're not too busy, let us know. We're more than welcome to have you on the show.
You don't even have to be in the company. Anybody in the chat that ever wants to come on, just reach out. We have no problem bringing you guys on. This is just a place to have fun and chat with here.
Yeah, man. So we're at almost at an hour, Puzzly. So what do you wanna keep going, or?
All right, we could push it until 8:30. I mean, that's when what is that called? Bearded Therapy comes on with Barbado Joe and Johnny Grooms.
Yep, for sure. What's gonna happen you guys having any bad weather up in your state, Puzzly?
Well, right now it's not too bad. We went through that cold streak with everybody else, got some snow, but today it was up in the 30s, and tomorrow it's supposed to be back up in the 30s, so not too bad.
Yeah, I was up here in Iowa. It was like 37. I think it got the highest. But yesterday, man, it felt like I think the highest was like 47, so it felt pretty good for being snow in the ground still and everything. It felt
Yeah.
really good yesterday. Deegan said,
Yeah, Deegan.
you're
Reach
more than
out.
welcome. Man. Yeah, you're more than welcome to. Ryan, thank you. Paranormal, we have a website. It's a link on the Instagram as well. So if you can't find it, shoot me a message. I'll direct you to the website. But yeah, we're dropping Galactic Fade. It's our take on barbershop scent. Since everyone's doing one, we got to jump on it and get on that one. So
When you
yeah, let us know.
yeah, Friday. You said next Friday is when you're officially dropping, or this Friday?
This Friday. Actually. As soon as we started the show, I got a notification that my package is in Des Moines, so it's like 45 minutes away from me. So I'll be here tomorrow for sure. So, but yeah, Friday is our official launch day for Paranormal. Our website's up, just the unlimited, the oil. It's the one we have going. That's on our Instagram still. Nobody has. Yeah, I have your pre-order for the new one. I can't say because that giveaway is still going on Instagram and nobody has guessed it still. Nobody has guessed it yet. I gave out a couple hints the other day. I told you it's in the picture. I think I'm just going to go ahead and say another hint. Are you guys ready?
Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yep.
It's an encounter. You got to look at the picture. An encounter. Yep. So you gotta get it. You gotta get on the Instagram and comment your on the picture. See what you guess. So. Oh, right on, Ryan. I didn't know you were in Des Moines, bro. Yeah, I'm about 45 minutes away from you. West. But yeah. So what's on next week, Puzzle? You got anybody lined up for next week?
No, nobody next week. At least not yet.
Yeah.
I thought maybe next week we talk more about paranormal.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm down with that. I'm pretty sure William will be down to talk about more paranormal as well.
Yeah, since that you're just coming out with that relaunch and go over,
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna put a thing together tonight. I'm still working on the Galactic Fade label. It'll be ready hopefully by tonight. I'll finishing it up, a little bit of touch ups here and there. Make sure that everything's spelled correctly, everything. So it'll be ready to go on Friday. But our website has butters and balms and oils for right now. I don't know what we're gonna add in the future. We're still, our sample packs are gonna be available. Oils.
Okay.
We might do collaborations, but we don't know, what and when, how we're gonna do it. So yeah, man. Anybody that's willing to, do a review, we also have a review code as well, so you can get on the website and, I'll put a link. I'll put it on the description on our Instagram with a reviewer's code as well. So anybody that wants to do a review on paranormal, they'll use the code and they think they get like 10% off. I'm not sure on how that is all set up. So yeah, man.
Okay, guys, it is 8:30. We've been on for an hour. So we'll see you next week at the same bat time and the same bat channel.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks for coming in.
Yep. Thank you.
Good night, y'all.